Welcome to Schein Chats, where Team Schein members bring exciting interview opportunities with some of the leading thought and clinical leaders within the profession of dentistry. We're here at the Greater New York Dental Meeting, and I have the privilege of Steve Kess from Professional Relations talking to a dear friend, Dr. Lauro Medrano, who is the chairman-elect for the Greater New York Dental Meeting. Lauro, welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a really honor and pleasure to be with you.
Great. So, Lauro, as coming up the ladder, as you did throughout this profession, share with us what it's going to be like for you to take on the leadership role here at the Greater New York Dental Meeting.
Well, first of all, Mr. Kess, I have to tell you that it was a lot of challenges to get and reach to this point. But thanks to your support from your company that believe in dentistry, especially in diversity, we made it. We make a lot of noise, and the people recognize us for the work that I did. So from now on, I have a really challenge in order to get the Greater New York Meeting to the next level.
And what do you think that next level could be?
The next level is going to be, I want to surpass the 60,000 attendees. I want to collaborate more with Latin America, and my goal is to have the first live arena in Spanish.
Fantastic. That's really building out the frontier for the meeting and for the community in general.
Correct. I want to touch all the bases. I just want to involve the new dentists, the diversity dentists, and also the companies. I think it's very important to get everybody together.
So as one of the most prominent members of the Hispanic dental community, I think we met each other almost 2 decades ago?
That's correct. You're absolutely right. More than 22 years ago. And I still remember my first day that I met you. It was a great accomplishment for me to meet you.
So I think if you could, for the audience's benefit, share with us what it was like 2 decades ago at the Marriott in Queens when we went and held our first Metro New York Diversity Conference.
22 years ago, I have my hair was a little bit black, with these gray hairs, but I have a lot of enthusiasm in order my community, my ethnic groups to be represented and to be seated at the table discussing and do apportation for this dentistry. That's when I met you and I just present my ideas, and finally, thanks to you, your company, you support us. 22 years ago, we can tell you that we are in a leadership position and our organization are very well known.
So along that path, 2 decades, give us some of the highlights in your own career that gave you an opportunity to learn about leadership, some of the programs that you attended. What was your advice, and what's your advice for others coming up the ladder, coming into the profession from diverse backgrounds, that they can follow you?
The first thing that we did is we had to do it by ourselves. Then, thanks to the Institute of Diversity in Leadership that you graciously sponsored at ADA, it just polished my skill as a leader. When we become a leader, then we have more force in order to demand and just to tell the people, we are here, we're on your side, and we want to sit at the table.
So as a voice for an expanding number of professionals within dentistry, what are some of the skills specifically? What are some of the skills that help you most in becoming a leader?
The first thing is to listen. The second one is to absorb. And the third one is to emulate people like you and other leaders that just contribute to this profession.
Well, it's very flattering that you see us in that light. The nice part is that it's true.
Well, I have to give you a credit. Why? Because your company support all the ethnic groups worldwide in order to accomplish their work.
Well, thank you so much. So share with me going forward. You're going to take on the presidency. I know that you have goals and ambition to make the program more successful. Share with us the impact that you feel that the Hispanic community globally will make in the next few years.
I think now the people realize all over the country, and I travel all over the country, same as you, and we invest a lot of resources in order to go to different meetings, to promote our meeting. My success right here is to bring this meeting a global one. Right now we have in Hispanic diversity programs more than 8,000 attendees at this meeting. We got people from 145 countries, but I have programs of 42 programs in different languages.
That's fantastic.
Especially the Hispanic and the Spanish program.
Do you think that the Hispanic community, covered by one umbrella, the Hispanic community, really is a host of 23 or 25 unique cultures and unique nationalities? Do you feel that there's a consensus building amongst the Hispanic community about the importance of getting together and speaking with a more collective voice?
Of course. As a matter of fact, today we did a Latin American leadership breakfast with more than 70 presidents of all Latin America. We've been doing this for the past 5 or 6 years. That at the beginning, this program was established thanks to us learn us how to fish, and now we are fishing. They are just getting together, just accomplish projects, and of course, there's a truly voice for leadership in Latin America.
And being recognized as one of the leaders within the Hispanic community. I know that you're very active in your native country, but I know that you're also a spokesperson for the Hispanic voice all over the country.
Correct. Well, I have the privilege and the honor to serve in the 3 levels of organized dentistry in the United States. I was past president of the local society, Second District Dental Society. I was chair member of the governmental affairs for New York State Dental Association. I also was delegate and still delegate of New York State Dental Society, and at the national level, I was a trustee of the Hispanic Dental Association. Plus, I was, and right now it's in my first term as a council member for the governmental affairs at the national level. So all of these positions just give me the opportunity to just represent more at the Hispanic community. The Hispanic community is a strong one, and they have a lot of force.
No question about it. With leaders like you, they'll become even more forceful and more relevant in the future.
Well, I can tell you, Mr. Kess, that we have a lot of leaders. We only ask you for opportunities to demonstrate our talent. And your company always sits behind us.
Well, we're very proud of the relationships that we've created. You know, we invest in people, but we also invest in programs. I know that Chad Gahani, who was instrumental through Queens County and the Metro New York area, was instrumental in bringing all the groups together.
Correct.
And I remember when you first started, you were enthused to realize that the issues you were facing were being faced by everyone. It wasn't specific to your community.
Correct.
So how do you feel about that as a lesson to learn?
Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Kess. Like 10 or 15 years ago, we went to the Dominican Republic to have the first summit meeting. And I was able, with my teamwork, and with the Hispanic Dental Association, Puerto Rican, Dominican, all the Hispanic Association, to do a summit. We did the Diversity Summit in the Dominican Republic. You was one of the participants with the sponsor, and we was able to unite ADA international organization plus local organization. So it was very good, and we named it right there, Dr. Jack Gehani, the father of diversity.
I think everyone agrees to that.
Dr. Gehani has been a father, has been a leader, and there is a picture that just break the ice for all the diversity groups.
Yeah, Chad is kind of like the tide that lifts all of the ships. All of the groups benefited because of his leadership.
Correct. And right now he's demonstrating at the House of Delegates as a trustee from ADA, and also hopefully going to be our next president 2 years from now.
That's always thinking about the future.
We always have to be prepared. We always planning ahead. We are not improvising. Every step that we take is just well taken.
So when you envision the future, when you're envisioning the future now, what are some of the roles and changes that you see taking place in the dental community?
Well, I can tell you very clear there's a lot of changes. And whoever don't follow those changes is going to get behind. For example, new dentists come out with a lot of debts from dental school. New dentists don't want to attend Congress and show. Everything had to be in computer. New dentists don't want to pay for a very costly organization membership. New dentists do not attend to see credit. Why? Because they have to work in order to pay the debts. So we have a challenge, and my priority is to attract all of these new members, new dentists, to participate with us, giving more beneficial instead of no value from those organizations.
So relevance, a new form of delivering some of the benefits of membership.
Correct.
Tell us about how you are communicating now with the different generations, even within your own community, to bring them together around the importance of oral health.
Well, in order to do that, we just established the social media. Whoever is not participating in social media are not communicating with the young dentists. If you go around, and I'm pretty sure because I find you all over the United States and some global destination, you're going to see that our dentists are aging. We don't see young dentists in a leadership position. We don't see young dentists buying on the exhibit floor. So what we did, we reduced the exhibit floor and we put classes right there. We put workshop classes and lectures in order then to come as a very reduced fee. Right here, we don't have to do at the Greater New York Dental Meeting, we don't have to charge. We don't charge for registration. And we give it to the new dentists the opportunity to attend to lectures and go to the exhibit floor for free.
So from a value point of view, you're appealing to the future membership of state societies, of diversity societies, but also you're giving them a realization early in their career how important these types of meetings are.
That's correct, Mr. Kess. At the Greater New York, we think first in the exhibitors and the attendees, and then we think in organized dentistry. Organized dentistry is our motherhood organization, but we have to make clear that we have to get the value, and we cannot penalize our colleagues for some excessive charges.
So you're clearly appreciative of the value proposition that organized dentistry brings to you as a clinician.
Correct.
You've always believed in that, and now you're carrying that mantle forward for those who are following in your footsteps.
That's right. When you are in a leadership position, the people listen to you more carefully. So they realize when I start bringing diversity dentists right here, that now 10 years more, after, they see 9,000 international attendees. They said this is the way to go. So my way to go is just to look the future of the young dentists, that they're going to be taking care of our profession. If we don't give the opportunity right now, the same way that you give it to us, nobody's going to win. This is a win-win situation. Your company, the dentists need each other.
Well, we believe in public-private partnerships, you know that.
Correct.
And our goal, as you know, is to be there for the long term. We're in this for decades to come. It's really fabulous having a chance to talk with you today. If there's one thought that you have for the dentist in practice today who might be watching this particular discussion, give me your number one suggestion for them.
The first one is to listen to your mentors. The second one is to have loyalty. Loyalty to your company, it just means a lot. You help me, I help you. This is a win-win situation, and we have to stick together. Whoever don't do collaboration in this world, they're going to be behind.
Magic words: creativity, collaboration, communication.
That's correct.
We live by it, and it's always so exciting to see members of the professional community, leaders of the professional community, echo those same words.
Correct.
We're very pleased that you're here with us today. We're very appreciative of the relationship that we've established. We look forward to many, many, many more years together.
Very good. I really appreciate the opportunity, and anytime that you call me, I'll be here for you. Your company support our diverse leadership, and that's it count. We have to be loyal to you. Thank you, Mr. Kess.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you. Live from Schein Chats here at the Greater New York Meeting. Steve Kess, Dr. Lauro Medrano, thank you for joining us.